Hello there and good morning. With just 74 days to go until the UK withdraws from the European Union, the Prime Minister Theresa May will spend the next 36 hours of them continuing to flog her dead Brexit deal. She is expected to go to the Commons this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. to make a statement prior to the kick-off of Day 4 of the now pointless Withdrawal Agreement debating exercise, because we all know her deal will fall flat on its face. In the meantime, she will be hoping for a messenger to arrive from Brussels with a missive held in cleft stick that says the Irish backstop issue has mysteriously evaporated and all's well with the world. But the truth is that all she has left is the same tired old claims that somehow her rotten deal is Brexit. Actually, in truth, anything could be Brexit, because it depends on who you talk to as to what it means. For me, of course, it means the total and unequivocal withdrawal of the UK from the EU, or the shortened version of the full withdrawal of the UK from the EU. And Theresa May's deal represents not one iota of that. It is Remain on steroids, and every Brexiteer understands that. The first question to ask yourself is, if the UK was not already in the EU, would you sign up to Theresa May's deal? And the answer is patently no. I actually believe Theresa May's deal represents what the EU would regard as the ideal relationship between member state and bureaucrats, for them of course. As it gives the EU superstate all the power and the member state just does what it's told and hands over whatever dosh is required. And that gives credence to the belief that her withdrawal agreement was mainly or totally written by bureaucrats. So who on earth would possibly vote for it? Well, the PM for a start, for her own reasons, whatever they are. And then there are those who believe that she will hold on to the reins of power and who hope to personally gain from hanging on to her coattails. Then there are those who just want a quick fix now that can be sorted out later, just not understanding that once we're in that hellish deal, we're trapped as EU vassals forever. Then there are those who think that it will provide the surest way to force the UK back into the EU within the next few years. And these people don't realise that once inside that straitjacket, the EU will not want us as full members. They will be quite happy with having the UK as a full serf. And of course, don't forget the compromisers, those who believe that this deal was arrived at through compromise, so must by definition be a good deal. They forget that you cannot compromise sovereignty. I don't care what the Remainers claim. There is no real such thing as shared sovereignty or a compromise where sovereignty is concerned. The definition of sovereignty is supreme power or authority. It is the authority of a state to govern itself or another state. Where do you think the EU and UK fit into that definition? Either you have sovereignty over your own affairs or someone else exercises it over you. And I also think there are a few MPs who believe that any change is bad. So leaving the EU is bad. And they think that leaving the EU, even with a deal, must therefore be bad. And without justification, they believe that leaving it without a deal is very bad. So they're choosing the bad route of leaving with Theresa May's deal over the very bad route of the WTO option. Whereas the truth is that staying in is bad, leaving with the PM's deal is very bad, and leaving fully on WTO terms is actually the good option. And when I say good, I mean good in the sense of the summation of the democratic, the political and the economic. Anyway, I'm hoping for a resounding defeat of May's deal tomorrow evening and then wait to see what the political fallout is. So, what do you think? Please leave a comment below and thank you for watching.